Stampers, this is Dawn from DawnStampingThoughts.net, and today we're going to make this card. But you might remember this one. This was the type of card that I made for Whitney and Mike, and you might remember the video that I posted, but I made theirs black and white. But this was their wedding card, but this was the very first card that I had made for them, and I went with this one because it was black and white. This was the first one I made, and it used the black and the tip-top taupe. So I had posted on my blog, and I'd asked everyone if they wanted to see a video on this type of card. So many of you asked for a video, so we're going to do that today. So this is what the card looks like on the front, and then on the inside. When it says, marriage is a journey. Good thing you get to bring your best friend along. Congratulations, I love that. Okay, so then we're also using two brand new products. Let me show you those. Okay, so the stamp set is called Flourishing Phrases. Oh my gosh, I love this font of this stamp set. The stamp set is absolutely beautiful. And it has sympathy, wedding, congratulations, yeah, thank you, just a note. And then you also get these images with the stamp set. And then it also has a coordinating Thinlits. And this is the Flourish Thinlits. And you get all these Thinlits in this set. And then you can also purchase this in a bundle and save 10%. And I also went ahead and punched out with the Big Shot all these items on this Thinlits collection, just to show you what these images look like when they're ran through the Big Shot. They're absolutely beautiful. They're so delicate, but so pretty. And I don't think the Thinlits, when you look at them like this, really doesn't show the details. So that's why I went ahead and did that for a little cheat sheet, I guess you can say. All right, so let's go ahead and grab our cardstock. So the base is the basic black, and this is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I cut out 2 of all the layers for the front and then also the inside. But you can also just do the front if you want. So the measurements I'm going to give you are ×2. So 2 of the tip-top taupe, and these are cut at 4 by 5 1/4. Then 2 of the basic black, which is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. Then 2 more pieces of tip-top taupe, and these are cut at 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our Big Shot first. Okay, so after we run this through the Big Shot, I'm going to use the die brush and the foam pad. They come in a package with the both of them. And then for my wedding card, we're going to use this image and then also this one. Depending on how your Big Shot is calibrated, I'm just using the magnetic platform with the 2 acrylic plates, but we also sell a precision base plate that gives the added height for the detailed Thinlits if you want to use that. But I find with my Big Shot it's fine. And then you might want to also run it through with some wax paper like this. Just cut a piece of that off and then just put that underneath your Thinlits on top of your cardstock, and that will make it pop out a little bit easier too. I do run it through a few times just to make sure that all the little details of the Thinlit are actually cut. And see, look how it just, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Let me take this one off. Okay, look how pretty. Okay, and then this one here, I'm just going to take my brush and run this over the Thinlit, and it should just pop right out, which it did. And then it has all the little pieces also come out. Now there's a few tiny pieces in this leaf, so I'm just going to go ahead and run the brush over top of this. But you want to be very careful with this piece because it's out of the Thinlit, and it probably could rip very easily. Okay. So there you go. How pretty. All right, so let's move the Big Shot. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and stamp. I have the 3 images that we're using. The marriage is a journey. And then this stamp has both of the images, which is the congratulations, and then this greeting, good thing you get to bring your best friend along. Love that. So I put both of those images together, so I just have to stamp it once. Okay, so I'm going to use the archival basic black ink. I'm going to stamp the marriage is a journey on this tip-top taupe. then we're going to take one of the pieces for the inside. I'm going to go ahead and stamp this first before we put it in the card. Okay. All right, so now we're going to punch out the Marriage is a Journey with the 1 3/4 inch circle punch. It's in there perfect. Then we're going to take the 2-inch circle punch out with the basic black. Then these two pieces are going to get layered together. I'm going to pop this up on a dimensional, a couple of them. Okay, so now let's assemble the card. I'm just going to put adhesive on all these pieces and put them together. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put our little Thinlits on, and I just used the multi-purpose liquid glue for adhering mine, and you're also going to be able to tell there's a difference between each of the sides. So you want the more finished side, which is more like rounded on the cut. So I'm just going to put adhesive on the back side. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, now I'm just gonna put this right here just for a guide to know right where I want to put this little Thinlit cut out. Right about there. And the glue will dry clear, so don't worry about that. Okay, so now we're going to do the inside part, same thing. I'm going to put this one over here. So then for my finished card over here, I put lots of basic rhinestones on the little dots on like the berries, I guess. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, don't want to forget the inside. Okay, then we're going to put the Marriage is a Journey on the front. Then there's one more thing I did do. I added tiny little doodle dots on certain places of this die. Okay, and that's it. Such a beautiful, simple, but beautiful card. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.